Productions.
Right. Today we have Charli Griffith. Charli. What other name you go by?
Yeah, that's it. Home names. Home names are Charles or Shah, but that's it.
Nice. Welcome to FBTV, Faces Behind the Voices.
Wow.
This is a project I've been working on for a while.
Okay.
Back burner.
Uh-huh.
I said, you know what? Now is the time. Now is the time to release this, which is basically just bringing you all to the forefront. I mean, you're no stranger to the entertainment, voicing, acting, acting thing happening. So
Yes.
you're no stranger to this arena. But you know, for me, I just want to say thank you for being part of my voice in life and your voice in life.
Yes, for sure.
Lots of years going back.
A lot of years going back till you were like, you need to get back in the game. What are you doing?
So this is just a thank you.
Yes.
Just being part of this, and you know, keep it up, keep up the great work. Always, you know, be professional at what you do. And yeah, thank you. We're gonna keep this short and sweet.
I have to say thank you for having the faith and belief in me, and you know, always encouraging me and such. I really appreciate it. And even my daughter to an extent too.
The new star.
The new star. Yes.
I always say, but without you all, there's no me.
Understood.
Right?
I am, and it goes both ways.
You're a part of my team.
Yes.
I'm always putting you all on the right path.
Correct. Correct.
You know,
very professional.
Yes. You know?
Honest. Those I appreciate.
Very grateful. I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
We're just gonna jump in a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Charli, how long you doing this? No, you don't need to give away age.
I'm not gonna say no. You're trying to tell people how old I am.
I just want to know, how long have you been doing this?
About 20 years, eh?
Yep.
About 20 years, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my estimate. Could be more.
It could be more, because because my son is 25, so it is a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was even before he was an idea.
Yep, that was before my time also.
Yeah.
I was introduced to you by late great Kirk Mitchell.
Kirk, boy, God rest his soul. It's true. Wow, yes. Oh my gosh.
Smiling right now.
Yeah, boy. Wow, for real. Look at that. It's been a minute.
Could you remember, or do you have any indication what and why it got into? No, you don't just voice commercials. I mean, you sing.
Right. Yes.
Right? What would have what it been voicing a commercial in the beginning, or was it singing a commercial in the beginning? And why? Why this feel?
Well, I'll answer the last question first. Why this feel? It has been something entertainment, the singing, the acting, modeling, voicing, it all has been something that I enjoyed and I wanted to have a career in since I was a little girl. I know that sounds pretty cliche, but that's what it was. And I was very shy. So I thought to myself, if this is something I need to do and I want to do it, then I have to get out of that. So doing school, I started with drama classes. I got into modeling and that sort of thing to get accustomed to the stage. And when I did, then I started to do the voicing stuff and singing. Right. So I think my first commercial would have been a jingle. Right. And then the voicing.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you get any professional training other than just, you know, school and breaking that ice of shyness and fear?
I had done acting classes as well with Digital Film Institute, and I also did broadcasting with Percy, and then I also did a refresher course with Star Broadcasting.
Do you remember the first job, like what it was?
Yeah, that is woo woo. That one is a woo.
You remember the producer or the agency?
Well, that's the thing. The agency, I used to work a lot with Lonsdale, Publicis, CMB, but I can't recall which one was the first first voice commercial. I think I remember the one with you, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we're gonna check them things out just now. You see, the thing is, when I met you, that was like in 2004, 2005.
Yes.
Around there.
Yeah.
Right? So that would have been, you're already into a couple of years of when you started.
Started, yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I wouldn't be the first, but I'll be somewhere there.
Yes. Because I would have done stuff with Kirk.
Right.
And I remember doing, because they did a lot of parties, and so like Hoppy and they.
Correct.
Right. So, I would have done voicing and jingle like the Blue Cantrell for them for that particular party. I remember that. I also I had done something with Shell Shock, but I think that was with the music, yes. That was like in the music, you use my voice and sample it and such for a track, that kind of thing. But the actual commercial, I really can't tell which one it was. Which one?
When I play, I'm just gonna play like about 3.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
You should be. What will be, if you have to sit back and just reminisce, what will be your most memorable experience within that time? It could be it could be something recent, something that just stood out, something that just, like, wow.
I like innovative stuff. I like, when people think out of the box.
Right.
So, anything with that would get me really excited. And I think the one with when Giselle was coming to Trinidad, I think you had done that. It was like a sort of robotic type voicing or something. Right. So I got to be one of the first type of voices to do that type of voicing. So that one stood out to me because, as I said, it was something that at that time was now being introduced.
Right.
That sort of space or alien-esque type of vibe, Yeah, I remember that one kind of like, I was really excited about that. I like with your work, you're very creative in the way that you will bring things across, as a consumer as well as the business head. I think you have a really nice balance. So anything I work on with you in that regard, like I got to experience, being like recent times with my daughter as a mom, that's real vocal acting. Then I got to be myself as an entertainer where I sang and I was being also jazzy and sexy. Then I got to be very corporate. I enjoy working with you for that because you did not cliche me in a box, if you know what I mean. You would always, you really listened to my tone and was able to put me in different spaces to really make my voice shine, And
I won't stop.
I know.
I will keep pushing you all. Yeah,
Oh
because you see, you need to be challenged. You need to be challenged.
Yes.
I always believe that, your voice, you have that voice, but you need someone to push you.
Yes.
And also, you need to want to be pushed.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And with you, you always up for the challenge. So I will call you and say, hey, I want you to come and do this today.
Yeah.
Right? And you'll be like, oh God, I say, yeah. And you will come and you will do it. You might sweat.
Yes.
We might,
Yes.
you know, but
Yeah.
the most important thing, we have fun
Correct.
and we get
it
product
done.
out.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
that is most important for me. It's always my thing from ever since that
Yes.
when you all come to the studio, is to relax and vent and let
Yeah.
the best product, the best voice for this brand out there.
Out there, yes.
You can't come there stiff with
Yes.
views and no. If you
think
know
that
me
you-
and I don't stand for that.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I'm
come and-
saying. I
come and
think
do your
you
thing.
know, you make people feel very comfortable in studio.
You have
So,
to.
you know, yeah. So you
Yes.
don't feel like, okay, all right, if I did something wrong, you know, you do, that's the thing. You don't make people feel stressed.
Right.
So you will be able to pull the best out of them while working with you. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much on that. Well, on the flip side, what are some of the challenges you faced during your time? What's we're not calling names of any agencies. We're not calling any names of brands. We're gonna keep it clean. You could just draw a reference, this one time.
Right.
Or you
I like
find
that.
this should
That
happen,
cool disclaimer.
I'll have to put something on the bottom.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You run into you deliver and then you have to wait to be paid. And sometimes it's taken for granted, even though you have a contract. You kind of have to strong arm certain clients to deliver their end of the bargain, as well as you will sign on to do one thing. Okay, we're doing a voicing for radio, and then you hear it on a TV ad, and then you have to okay, hey, did we do such and such? Wasn't this for oh, okay, well, I heard it here and here. What's going on? That type of thing. So I think within the industry, the respect for talent needs to be a little more exhibited a little more, because they tend to take it for granted. Or like this one particular, just yesterday, someone called me and she's like, I've been listening to this forever. It's like forever I'm hearing this on the radio. Is that you? Because I'm like, but this person sounds like Charli. I'm just putting it again, but girl, damn, owe you real money because this thing played forever. I said, yeah, you believe that? And it has a remix as well.
Okay.
But when residuals are concerned, you're not getting that. But one thing I have to say, working with you, even in that aspect, you ensure that that is done and you would keep people abreast of, okay, I made this call or I did such and such. They said they're going to get back to me. You ensure that the talent is also taken care of and such. So I really appreciate that, because like I said, just yesterday we were talking about that and I'm hearing it and I'm like, wow.
And that is something that we have been discussing for years.
Nothing.
I always tell you all, you know what? I am fair.
Yes.
And I want you all to understand the rates. And it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you have to charge this, because I don't know the financial situation.
Yes.
But
yes.
Don't try to go too low, because what you're doing is setting a bad example for yourself.
And that is what happens. Like when I came back home, that is what happened. Like I left working with you and one or two other producers, and there was a certain price range. Then I came back home and I'm like, what happened here? That's such a drastic difference. You understand? So the discrepancy, as you said, with the pricing, because persons want to ensure that they get the job, might cause a problem in the industry. And then there is the blacklisting you when you speak up for yourself.
I always say, see this blacklisting, I don't like it. I don't stand for it.
No,
I've been a victim of it.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, it won't change.
That's very true.
You know, it's going to be like that for a while. And unfortunately, you know, you all have to know how to work it.
Yes.
Insist that you get your payment.
Yes.
within the
For real.
10 days.
Absolutely.
I guess that's
Crazy.
one of the things you would like to see change for the betterment of the voice actors, the actors,
Correct.
the models,
Yes.
all of the above.
The creatives.
Yeah, the creatives, because we keep the fun alive. So being a voice actor, model, singer,
Mhm.
what would you tell in the voice acting part scheme of things?
Uh-huh.
What would you tell anyone who would like to get in?
To get into, I will definitely encourage them to do research and get into, classes or courses to encourage them to be a little more confident. Because I think what happens is you doubt yourself. You want to do something, but you doubt yourself. So you let the fear now control you. If you are a little more confident in what it is you're doing,
Yeah.
then the fear diminishes.
Right.
So I think it's to kind of, get rid of that. And the only way to do that is by putting yourself in the fire, as you say. Like, you do the course, you throw yourself in and get out there. But remember, this is something that you're doing out of your creative space, your passion. And if it is your focus, you definitely will eventually get rid of the fear. And remember, you're doing this out of love. And as I say, we keep it creative, keep it light, because that's when you get the best out of yourself.
I love that. Keep it light.
Yeah, keep it light.
Don't come heavy.
Nah.
No,
Can't move when you're heavy.
Can't move when you're heavy. It's like you eat a big plate of food.
Exactly.
So down is itis. No.
The itis kicking, yeah. Keep it light so you can move.
Keep it light. but with that said, keeping it light. Charli, we're gonna take you back.
Oh gosh, I can't wait to hear.
This is your voice. Now, this is stuff that we have worked on way back. Right? I just archived the stuff.
Wow.
And say, you know what? I just want to tell you all thanks.
Yes.
Take it on memory lane. Just 3 commercials I'm gonna play. Just 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you your folder with how many you did, as much as I could remember.
Right. Yes.
Right. So you will have that for your files.
That is awesome.
I always encourage voice actors, get your files.
Files, yes.
Right. Keep your files. Right.
Yeah.
Don't think of it like, I don't need it. No, you need it. Else you're not
Yes.
serious. You're not being serious.
Correct. I had to learn that the hard way too. Like when I started doing my commercials and stuff, I was like, I don't have any of those things, all those early commercials and stuff that were like taking pictures of billboards, and I don't have those stuff.
We're gonna tease you a little bit.
Ooh.
This is one.
Sandra.
Yeah?
I think it's time.
I don't know, Sterling. I don't think I'm ready yet.
Well, when then? We've been together for so many years already. I don't know how much longer I can wait,
I'm sorry. I think I need to get to know you better before I give that to you.
But I don't get it.
Sterling, I don't think you understand how precious my green sands is.
Well, can I at least see it?
Maybe when we get married.
Green Sands, everybody loves an original.
That is way back. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that is way back.
Listen, I'm a pause rating. Wow.
Like 2005, I believe. 2007. That was 2007.
2007.
Right.
Wow. And
Yeah.
Green Sands, wow.
Yeah. 2007. We're gonna take it back a little further. We're going back at 2 years again now.
Oh my gosh.
Awaken your senses. Why wait any longer? Liberate your inhibitions. Experience Tantra. Free your soul. Lose control. Let the sensation take over. Expand your mind. Experience Tantra. Premium passion. What you want to swallow, cause what your heart craves, the body is sure to follow.
See it, sense it, taste it, feel it, touch it, like it, live it, love it. Tantra Premium Rum.
Liberate your inhibitions.
Yeah.
Tantra add over sexy.
Yes, girl, you
Oh.
did it.
Oh.
I think those were the first set of commercials I would.
Yes.
And this one, I believe you would have worked with Kirk on.
Wake up, get out. It's time to feel alive and kicking with Nescafe. In the morning, kickstart your track. Feel the push, no turning back. Melt the beats with Nescafe. Open wide, lift your cup. Alive and kicking with Nescafe. Alive and kicking with Nescafe. Wake up, get out with Nescafe.
Good.
Yes.
Woo! Wow, you really took me down memory ways. Memory. Oh my goodness.
That's the reason behind this project.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
That's
we
awesome.
lost a couple voice actors
Along
over
the
past
way.
couple of
Correct.
years. And you know, I said, you know what, Romuald, before we don't know when we're going to go. Before
True.
anybody else leaves, I want to try and see if I could grab as much as I can and say thank you.
That
Thank
is
you for being
awesome.
part of this, and thank you for always lending your creative talent and voice to our commercials and whatever creative audio concept,
Yes.
you know. I am
Listen,
forever
that was
grateful.
like, wow. I am very grateful, especially after hearing those, as you say, take me right back to memory lane. Way back. Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. That's crazy. I am so happy that you did this, and I thank you. I think everybody else is going to really appreciate it too.
Well,
This
I
is
hope so.
fantastic.
I
Yeah,
hope
of
put some
course.
smiles on the faces.
Of course. Come
You know,
on.
you know,
Wow.
I always see all the talent we have in Trinidad
Amazing.
is amazing.
Amazing. No,
We just
seriously.
need that avenue. So
Yes.
maybe I can clear that path to see if I can get you all on that level. Is there anything you would like to add to this? You know?
I mean, like I said, I mean, this in itself, the whole, but this is remote, very thoughtful, always, you know. No, seriously, you know, you put yourself in the space, and I mean, nobody's ever done it. And that's what I'm saying, you know, I think everybody's going to really appreciate it. And like I said, for someone in the past, like doing all those commercials and ads and that's billboards, I have nothing to show for it. So even this, I might have the later stuff, like all these things that you just play, like I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I did
Yeah.
back then.
Back then.
When I would have been getting out of my shy days. You see?
So I'm glad I kept some of the
I am
files. don't have much,
happy that you did.
But I'm glad that I kept some, and
Wow.
send these things to you along with some of the most recent stuff.
Right.
So you can have on file. I mean,
I really appreciate it.
Yes,
No, that's
thank you.
awesome. Yeah,
You will need it.
that's awesome.
will need
Exactly.
it.
I will need it.
You will need it.
Definitely need it.
You keep it with you. You will need it.
Yes.
You know, so
Oh my
thank you again,
goodness.
Charlie, for being part of the FBTV
Yes.
series.
Thank you for having me. I am honored.
Always will.
And it is always a pleasure working with you.
Yes.
Voice It Productions.
Yes. Yes, your
Voice It Productions.
Voice It Production. You know? So
So
I would just like to say thank you for your time, and yeah, and just keep it locked. I
Yes, I
have
will.
more things coming. I have more things coming.
I will.
I have more
Hello.
things coming. So
Keep up the great work as always. And as I say, you know, you're a trendsetter. And I love that about you. You really use your creativity to get things moving. And it just has to be a thought and you're going to put it into action. So continue doing what you're doing. It's an awesome idea. I look forward to more stuff. And yeah, all the best.
same to you. Bye bye.
Voice It Productions.